Hello, so we're going to start with conservation of momentum. The law of conservation of momentum states that the total momentum before must equal the total momentum after. This means that the momentum will remain unchanged despite any collision. However, it means that no external forces must be acted upon the system. The formula for momentum is mass times velocity. The law of conservation states that the initial momentum must equal the final momentum. A couple of examples are elastic collision and inelastic collision. So in this first example, the ball 1 has a certain momentum, and when it collides with ball 2 then continues on with the initial momentum that ball 1 had. In the inelastic collision, ball 1 and ball 2 collide, and then both ball 1 and 2 continue on moving with the same momentum that ball 1 had originally started with. The only difference is that in elastic collisions, kinetic energy is conserved, and in inelastic collisions, kinetic energy is not conserved. One more example is that whenever you have two balls coming at each other from a different angle, from different directions, when they collide, they will bounce off each other and go in opposite directions. The momentum that ball A started with carries on through ball B, and the momentum that ball B has started with carries on through ball A. We'll do one example. So, in this example right here, we have a 1 kilogram ball striking a 5 kilogram ball at a 4 meters per second velocity. So the question is asking for what is the final velocity. Let's start up with the formulas. So initial momentum must equal final momentum. The momentum equals mass times velocity. So to get initial momentum, we are going to do mass of the first one times the velocity of the first ball. We're going to add that to the 5 kilograms of the ball, and then because the ball B, we'll call it, started at rest, so it had 0 velocity. Therefore, the initial momentum equals 4 kilograms times meters per second. Therefore, we are now going to add that to both ball 1 and B moving. So we're going to add 1 kilogram plus 6 kilograms times velocity 2, which is the factor that we are looking for. So 1 plus 5 equals 5 kilograms, and then you're only going to divide 6 kilograms divided by 4, which would give you the final velocity of 0.66 meters per second.